Are you one of those individuals who comes across a situation as impulsive, acting on instinct, or reactive? Or are you the other type who plans, prepares, and responds before executing? Hi, I'm Debra Kasowski, three-time best-selling author, two-time TEDx speaker, executive coach, and the host of the Millionaire Woman Show. Today, I want to talk to you about thinking things through. And while I was doing my research, I came across this very great graphic. And it was about most problems in life are because of two reasons. We act without thinking, or we keep thinking without acting. Now, I want you to think about some of the situations that you have been contemplating recently. Are you acting without thinking, or have you been thinking without acting? So the Cambridge English Dictionary states that thinking things through is about carefully considering the possible results of doing something. So you're contemplating and evaluating outcomes and results to see if you're going to get to where you want to go. Now, you can procrastinate on thinking things through. And, what happens is many people will think that if I procrastinate on taking time to think things through, the problems will just go away. They'll solve themselves. And what happens is when people don't deal with things in timely manner, the problem actually gets bigger. And often they're avoiding that procrastination is an avoidance. They don't want to deal with those unpleasant feelings that come up. And they're avoiding making a decision because it's not a consequence that they really want to deal with, or they don't even know how to approach it. And they just like it to easily slip by or let someone else make the decision. And sometimes you need to have a distance from a situation. So let's think about maybe a problem you've been working on. And you might have brainstormed all ideas of how to come up with a solution. Now, one of the best things that research shows is to leave the problem alone. You work on it till you can no longer work on it. You either solve it or you get stuck. And when you get stuck, one of the best things to do is to walk away from the problem. Do some other activity. It might be going for a walk in nature, going for a run, reconvening at a different time, allowing your mind to process the ideas, to think things through, and asking questions about how you can challenge different things that come up in your mind, and then eureka moments and aha moments come up with the solutions. And it's awesome. So when you have a place where you get stuck, it's easier to think things through when you get it all out of your head and onto paper. So do that brain dump, get things out of your head. Then when you think about thinking things through, it really is not about disregarding your emotions, because there's many entrepreneurs out there who have been reactive based on instinct. They trust their judgment. They know themselves so well that they go and execute without thinking of how it might impact other people. So that's the part of emotional intelligence that sometimes is not so beneficial when it comes to their relationships. Now, when you have people who are in control of their impulses, are very effective in their decision making, what they're doing is laying out what possible consequences, and they ask themselves some questions. The thing is when you can remove some of the pressure, that high pressure feeling like you're forced to make a decision, then it allows your brain to relax and start asking questions and process so that those ideas can come forth. This is where those moments of insight come in as well. Also, kicking back and considering other viewpoints. When we take time to see other viewpoints or challenge other opinions, then we can get a holistic approach to whatever that problem looks like. And the other thing I'd recommend is that you take some time for reflection. You may have been in a previous circumstance. You may have succeeded or not succeeded. And it's where we have not succeeded the greatest lessons come from. Is there anything that you can pull from those situations that you know about yourself? How do you get in your own way from making decisions? Are you asking the right questions? See, when we are able to think things through, we're able to adapt to situations and our environment. And we can start making smarter decisions because we've asked the right questions. And also, one of the big questions to ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What's holding me back from making those decisions? Because when you want to think things through, the question should be, what will happen if? What will happen when? What will happen next? And after that, what will happen? So there's always that anticipatory response of thinking, what's next? And if something should happen, then you can prepare for that case scenario and you can move through things. So the next time you want to ask someone a question and you want to understand a situation, one of the best things to do is evaluate the situation that you're in, get as many facts as you can. What are the possibilities? What are the consequences? What are the options available to you? And think of the choices that you're able to make. What does the decision come down to? Can you make a decision and execute, or do you still need more time, more people, or resources to get down to what you are looking for as your decision? Remember, any decision that you make can often be followed by more questions and adjustments along your course and making new choices. So when you think about the decisions that you want to make, start thinking things through. What are the possibilities that exist? And what do I need to plan and prepare for? Those who are most successful are so because they planned, prepared, but they also execute. Execution, that implementation is huge in making people a success. The trouble is, so many people, they get ready, they aim, and they don't fire to get things into action. So move into action, think things through first. This is that look before you leap mentality, think before you talk mentality. And this is where you improve your emotional intelligence by knowing that you're going to act with thinking, and you're going to think, but you're still going to act. So those problems will dissipate because you know that thinking and action work synergistically together to make the results that you desire. Thank you for joining me. I'm Debra Kasowski. Please go over to my website at www.debrakasowski.com, where you can get your free 3-part video course on making habits stick, where you can build focus and consistency into your habits so that you can knock those goals and dreams out of the park and make them a reality. Now, if you like this video, I have many, many more on my channel. Please check them out. Hit the bell so you do not miss a single upcoming video. And I look forward to spending some more time with you soon.